Welcome to my tarot card reading for the month of November. Earth signs, Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. Let's start immediately with a brief introduction of Earth signs for the month of November. We have here, let's pay attention to this, we have Pisces here, we have Scorpio, and then we have Pisces again. Then we have Neptune, Uranus, Aquarius, Pluto. Notice the emphasis on water signs. Two cards, two cups, emphasizing the water sign. And then we have Scorpio here, emphasizing 75% water sign. So Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, that means that there's going to be a major emphasis on the emotions, on the unconscious, that aspect of life during the month of November. You are earth signs, so you are about stability, trying to find stability. Each sign trying to find stability in very different, unique ways. And it's manifested in very different ways as well, depending on the individual. But the main focus is going to be your inner world, is going to be your psyche, your emotions, your feelings. And just by looking at the tarot cards that are upside down, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we have 5 out of 9. So notice how much introspection is going to be during the month of November, during your life, during this time of the year. November 2013 is going to be a very introspective energy for you, my dear earth signs. What is going to happen? We don't know, but something is going to make you think, analyze everything in your life, and then plunge into this inner world of the psyche, psychology, emotions. If you're doing it consciously, then that's a good sign. But if you're not aware of it, if you're not doing it consciously, you might try to do it unconsciously without you being aware of it, or life might push you into that direction. When life pushes you to do something, usually does it in a very bad way. But that's the energy that we're going to have here during the month of November 2013. Taurus, this is your reading for November 2013. We have here Alba, we have the Knight of Pentacles, we have Saint Mary Magdalene, and the Cup of 10, 10 of Cups, representing Pluto and Pisces. So let's pay attention to first of this one, Knight of Pentacles. Notice that he is holding the pentacle, like he's thinking, contemplating what he's thinking. Notice that he's looking at Saint Mary Magdalene, the priestess. So it's letting us know that there's a lot of brooding, a lot of thinking about the inner world, about our psyche, all this kind of stuff. What is going to happen, we don't know. But then we have Pluto and Pisces. Pluto is about pulling out things that are hidden into our inner world. It seems like there are going to be situations. It could be an embarrassing situation. It could be something that we do that we might regret. Whatever it is the situation, we are going to be facing emotions, feelings that are obviously an end result of our schema. I'm sorry you don't understand, but this is a lot of psychology stuff. But this is what is going to be happening to you, Taurus. It's a situation that is going to shake you up. in certain way, and it's going to force you to contemplate, to look at yourself in the mirror, auto-analyze yourself. So if you're going into a tough moment in your life, my best advice is start studying self-help books, read about metaphysics and all this kind of stuff that are going to help you dig in, analyze yourself, and be able to get through easily during this time of the year. Remember, you're a fixed sign. You're about identity, trying to find identity. Earth sign, finding security, identity and security. Therefore, anything related with this autoanalysis has to deal with identity and security, stability. What is going to be that stability and security, identity and security? That depends on each individual, okay? But that's the concept for November 2013, my dear Taurus, November 2013. Virgo, November 2013. This is your reading. We have here Elegba, we have the Queen of Pentacles, and then we have the Six of Cups and the Fool. The Fool representing Aquarius, Uranus, and Scorpio. And Elegba, what they have in common is that Elegba likes to open doors, bringing opportunities to everyone's life. Then the Fool, which represent in this case Aquarius, Air, Uranus, and Scorpio. Scorpio is about transformation, destroying things and bringing new things into life. And then Aquarius, Uranus is a rebel. They like to do things with the only purpose to bring evolution, progress to humanity. So notice that there are opportunities in your life of progressing, being more. But the thing is how this is going to be manifested, or what the cards are telling you. Well, it could be, we could say it this way, there might be situations where there are obstacles in your life, there is no progress, austerity, all this kind of stuff. But yet, the tarot cards are also saying that there is also a hint, a little bit of not being humble enough, and you need to work with that. Be a little bit humble. Why? Because this can be interpreted in two different ways. The first one is life might bring you a situation, austerity, a lot of problems in the financial, economical world, so you can be humble. But if you learn to be a little bit humble, probably all this situation might change. Don't let life be the teacher, because life have a tendency to be a very harsh teacher, a very harsh master. So try to be a little bit humble, try to learn from your mistakes, and move on in life. Things will be easier that way for you, my dear Virgo. That's technically what the tarot cards are saying for you. Capricorn, November 2013. This is your reading. We have Oshumare, we have the Ten of Staff, we have the Ace of Staff, and the Eight of Cups, representing Neptune, Pisces. Capricorn, there's a situation in your life that you consider a burden, a load, and you're analyzing, you're thinking about it. Notice that the Ace of Staff in this case, in this particular card, we have the Jesus, the cross, and the snake or the dragon or whatever you want to say or see it, representing this plane, the knowledge on this plane. Notice that it is upside down, meaning that in this time we are concentrating not in spiritual stuff but in things that are more material. So obviously there's something that is worrying you, especially during the month of November, or is going to be made more obvious during the month of November. You are going to be worried, whatever it is, concerned, whatever is the word that you want to use. But you're going to be analyzing that burden, that load that you have in life, especially during this month of November. And you probably want to get rid of it, or maybe you want to know how you can deal with it more efficiently. Whatever it is that you want to do, what is your approach, the cards are bringing this forward and letting you know that Oshumare is about balance, harmony in this case. And then you have Pisces, Neptune, Pisces, and you might feel two ways. Remember, everything is yin and yang. You might feel very optimistic about this burden. Probably you might find something that you consider that might help you get rid of this load or lighten up the burden. Or it could be the other way. You might be all confused and you don't have a clue where or what to do. And then that's the part of Neptune that kicks in, where it brings confusion and probably a little bit of depression. It might also make you feel a little bit with the desire of isolating, which is a good thing if you're going to use that energy to analyze. But at the same time, it could also mean that you are a little bit concerned, or too concerned, or you're thinking too much to the point that you start a process of withdrawal into your inner world and a process of depression ensue. And that's what it is. Remember, everything is yin and yang, like I said at the beginning. This could be seen as two different ways. The positive way is that you might see an opportunity, and it gives you this idealistic hope that everything is going to be well. Or you could see in a very negative way. You don't see the light at the end of the tunnel, and you worry too much, and you start getting or feeling depressed. And this is what we're talking about, my dear Capricorn, because it's a load emotionally, psychologically, or even economically, financially. You should be a little bit concerned again with your knees. Okay, you might start experiencing a lot of problems with your knees during this time of the year, my dear Capricorn. And that's your reading for November 2013.